Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Shreya. Welcome to a review video. I haven't done a dedicated review video since a very long time, and there is one product that really caught my eye and is relatively very new in the market, so I thought why not. And it's from a brand which is delivering good products after good products. So the one that I'm talking about is by Minimalist, and they have recently launched their sunscreen in two variants, and I've got both of them. So I will be in depth reviewing it for you all and sharing how I felt after using these. So yeah, if you want to know my thoughts on this product, then please keep on watching. I'll review both these sunscreens simultaneously so that you can make an informed decision as to which one you would prefer over the other one, as in which one would suit you better. The first variant is their multivitamin SPF 50, and this is how the packaging looks like. And the other one is SPF 60 plus Silymarin, and this is how it looks like. Please excuse me if I am pronouncing it wrong, but yeah, these are the two variants. The packaging again is the usual Minimalist packaging. They have a white and a black packaging, so this is how it looks like. And the 50 SPF one retails for rupees 399 and the 60 SPF one retails for 599, so there is a little bit of a price difference. Other than that, both the packaging part is similar. It has a pump packaging, and this one as well has a pump packaging, which is great if you see in skincare or anything in general. We all love a good pump packaging. Moving on to why sunscreens are very important and why we shouldn't neglect it. Now I'm sure most of us, including me, I'm guilty of not using sunscreens in my initial days, as in when I was a teenager, especially जब सबसे ज़्यादा required होता है, I used to skip or neglect sunscreens, is because the sunscreens available in the market used to leave a white cast, and it was just a very weird feeling, and I used to hate that. So yeah, I used to just neglect sunscreen, but thanks to social media, the good parts about social media, I have been educated as to how much sunscreens are important. And trust me, I would highly suggest each one of you, no matter what age you are, you should start applying sunscreens. You will see a major difference, not now, but when you age, you will see that one step in your skincare routine has made that difference. So yeah, I would highly suggest you to start using if you're not already using. What I particularly look in sunscreens, number one is broad spectrum. Now what broad spectrum is, it protects you from UVA radiation, which is responsible for aging of the skin. And normally SPF, it just protects us from UVB radiation. So I always look for both, which is broad spectrum and SPF. The minimum quantity that I always prefer in sunscreen will be SPF 50. I do not prefer using anything lower than that. And other things that I always look in sunscreen will be PA++++, and any sunscreen that is lightweight, yet it does not leave a white cast and does not have a tacky feeling, or because I already have an oily skin, so if something just gives me that tacky feeling, I just skip on that product altogether. So I always prefer sunscreens which do not give me that. I'll start off by showing you the consistency of these products. Firstly, I'll show you the SPF 51, and this is how it looks like. Again, the consistency is very effortless and very lightweight. It does not leave a white cast, and it blends easily. You have to work your way through slightly, but it's not that it's very tough. It just blends in after a minute or two. And yeah, this is how it looks like. Again, no white cast whatsoever. I just love how it feels not tacky and does not have that shiny feeling or white cast. So yeah, this is the SPF 51. I'll just show you the SPF 61 as well, and this is how the consistency looks like. This is a little on the thicker side in comparison to the SPF 51, but again it blends in very easily and this is one sunscreen which I will definitely prefer during winters because my skin is already a little bit oily. This will be great, in fact, for people who have dry skin. You will enjoy using this. And yeah, again, effortless blending, no tackiness whatsoever, and yeah, you can see for yourself, no white cast as well. Few of the common pointers in both these sunscreens would be: number one, it does not have that tacky feeling, it does not leave a white cast, it is non-comedogenic, it does not clog your pores. Again, something about sunscreens and my relation would be, it just tends to break me out is because sunscreens are generally a little heavy. So this one is not heavy at all, and it is very lightweight, and the formula itself is so non-irritant. It does not sting my eyes as well, which again, a lot of sunscreens do that. If you are somebody who's on the sensitive side, like your eyes is sensitive, you would know a lot of sunscreens have a tendency to sting the eye. This does not do that. So I am absolutely stunned, and I'm so in love with these sunscreens. Out of the two, I think something that I use on a regular basis, as in what I gravitate towards more, would be the SPF 51 multivitamin one, and this is how it looks like. Why in particular is because this is a little bit more lightweight than the SPF 61, and that feels a little heavy, as in it is more on the nourishing side, and I think I will definitely gravitate towards that during winters. And anyone who's on the drier side will love SPF 60 more than this one. Again, anything will go for you, like you can choose whatever you want and it will work the best. One thing that really caught my eye in the multivitamin SPF 50 would be an ingredient called niacinamide. Now we all know niacinamide is such a superb ingredient. It regulates oil, it protects the skin barrier, and to see this ingredient in something like sunscreen, it made me so happy. Moving on to SPF 60, it has an ingredient called silymarin. I don't know if you all know it already or not, but silymarin is an impressive antioxidant which is found in skincare products, which certainly address issues like environmental stressors. So yeah, I think this is an amazing ingredient in a sunscreen. My only suggestion when it comes to usage of sunscreen would be to reapply sunscreen after every 4 to 5 hours. If you are somebody who applies makeup on a regular basis, as in base makeup, I know it's practically impossible to do that, but yeah, whenever it is possible, if you are someone who does not apply base makeup, you can reapply sunscreen. Please go ahead and do that. And number two would be to use sunscreen in proper quantity. Please do not use it in pea-size amount. That will do no good and it will not protect you from the harmful radiation. So please use it in proper quantity. These are not my first products from the brand Minimalist. I have been their constant consumer since a very long time. I've tried so many of their face serums and moisturizers, and I think why I particularly love this brand would be how honest and transparent they are. For these particular products, you can find their lab reports and in-depth detail on their website as well, links of which will be provided in the description box below. Like, I have been a thorough consumer of this particular brand. I've recommended it to so many others as well, and they have loved my recommendation. And I think these two products also have made their way through in my recommendation list. So anyone who will ask me for a good sunscreen, I will highly recommend this one. So yeah, with that, we come to an end to this review video. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in my next one. Till then, take care.